guys, Nick here. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to take a little bit of time and talk to you guys about diagnosis timelines that are given to you. I was diagnosed, as you guys know, back in 2021 and was essentially given 3 months at best to live. So after we left the hospital, we were told 3 months, maybe 6. And that was a very, very real possibility. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is just to remind everyone that if you're giving a timeline or a life expectancy, it is not written in stone. I was not supposed to be able to be sitting here. And if I was, my condition would have been very, very different according to everything that I was told. When I left the hospital, when I was discharged the last time, I was essentially told by every physician, nurse, caseworker, social worker that I was being discharged, that they had done everything they could for me, so they were discharging me home to be more comfortable. I think we all know what that means. The problem with that is that I wasn't ready to hear that. There was a time when I was sick in the hospital that I wanted to die. I didn't want them to do any more tests on me. I was sick and tired of being sick. I was sick and tired of battling alcohol. I was just tired of everything. And it took a very long time for me to be not okay with my situation, but accept it. Once I accepted it, it then became, what am I going to do about it? So the concept of hope starts coming into play. And what was very important for me was to do everything that the doctors told me to do except die. So I decided that what little things I was capable of doing around the house, which was essentially make coffee. Pretty much all I could do. So I made it my point to make coffee every morning. I didn't even drink it half the time because I was so limited in my movement. I was in the bathtub for hours a day, just with hot tea or something like that, just because I was just in so much pain that the cirrhosis and all that stuff causes, and my kidneys, kidney failure, all that stuff. So I realized that if I could just, it wasn't hard to live. All I had to do was endure, which sounds so simple, and it isn't. A lot of things get thrown at you that you're not ready for. And if you take the doctor's timeline and set it in stone, you will likely decline and or pass during that time, because if your will to live is gone, your body can't do anything else. I don't know why. It can do certain things. Obviously, you're always going to be able to go to the bathroom, hopefully. Even that can be an issue sometimes, depending on how sick you are. But I would encourage people, if you have the ability, if someone's trying to stop you from doing something, in regards to your health, but it's good for you mentally, and it's not harming you. I'm not saying, go out and just do crazy stuff, and be irresponsible. I'm not saying that at all. But when Carrie would ask me, don't do that, sit down, I would just say, it's very, very important that you allow me to do this, whether it be making coffee, making a sandwich, stuff that seems so little. But stuff like that can keep your drive going. It gives you a reason and a purpose. When I was getting sick, I started putting out little things around the house that would come back every year, like house plants that have bulbs, they go away, then they come back, because my mindset was there is a good chance that I'm not going to be around next spring, which will be this spring. But if I'm not going to be around, these things that I'm doing will be. 3 models that we did on our bathroom that I had to organize, because I can't physically do, that stuff. My physicians won't let me. But being able to have that take up time and coordinate people coming in and out of the house allowed Carrie to work, and then allowed me to stay busy and keeping that organized. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. So really what I'm getting at is there are percentages of mortality and percentages of whether or not someone is going to survive, say, a surgery or a transplant. I mean, there's odds. There's a percentage chance of you dying when you get into your vehicle. Do we take it set in stone? No, we don't. It's more challenging when a medical provider gives you a timeline. I used it as a goal. I will beat 30 days. I'm going to beat another 30 days. Then it became 90, and slowly you start to see things, just get better. Do they happen immediately? No. It took a year for me to just get to where I was really fully functional, and not even fully functional. I mean functional up here, for that brain fog that the disease causes just to clear out. So I'm going to do videos in the future about hope and exactly what it means to me. It means something different for everyone else. But I just want to give you some words of encouragement. In some future videos, I'm going to have Carrie sit and actually give you her version of what happened when I was sick, because she was taking care of me here at home. And because a lot of my things are fuzzy, I feel that it would be very beneficial for everyone to see what it was like from her side. So if you have a spouse or something like that that is very, very sick, she was a rock and was absolutely amazing in every sense of the word, more than I deserved, to be honest. And I just really want to make sure that that message, gets driven home. This is not lip service. I don't benefit at all from saying this. I'm just saying it because I needed to hear it. I wasn't hearing it, but I needed to. I had to make the decision on my own. So that's all I have for today. I just wanted to remind you guys, you're not in control of everything, but take control of what you can. And oftentimes things will work out. So thanks again for coming by. I hope that you find this helpful. If you have any questions or anything like that, as always, put them in the comments below, or if you're on social media, you can shoot me a message. And in the comment section below, there's also, as you guys know, a link to my Facebook group for end-stage liver disease and cirrhosis. Lots of information there. I post my videos here as well as on YouTube and other platforms as well. So thanks a lot for coming by. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you take a moment to listen, and hopefully it's helpful. So if you have anything else you want me to cover, just let me know, and I'll have more stuff to come. Thanks a lot.